Hey everyone, Jeff here, and today we're diving into the world of Universal Soldier with this awesome new 4K Steelbook that I'll do an unboxing and review for you. Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to the channel today for this review. Like I said, we're diving into Universal Soldier. Now, this had come out on 4K before, but I actually never picked up the standard release. For whatever reason, I skipped that one, and a lot of you guys had been asking for a review, so I was able to get the new Lionsgate 4K Steelbook. I'll talk all about the packaging and the really cool work Lionsgate's doing with their Steelbooks, but I'll also be able to now do a 4K review of Universal Soldier because I finally got the disc. So in this video, we'll talk about the video quality, audio quality. I'll dive through those packaging options and special features, talk about this Steelbook, and give you guys a recommendation on whether or not this one's worth picking up for your collection. So kicking things off with the visuals on this. This is a new 4K scan that was actually done by Studio Canal. So not one that was done by Lionsgate. Studio Canal did the restoration, which they do a lot of, and then they licensed it out to Lionsgate here in the States, where they were able to release it on 4K disc. Studio Canal does a great job with this. They've got a new 4K scan with Dolby Vision HDR as well as that standard HDR10, and I think this is a significant upgrade over what we previously had on Blu-ray. Now, the 4K resolution in the new scan, of course, is a nice step forward. Detail is well improved. It is much better than what we got on Blu-ray. The previous Blu-ray, I don't know, I wasn't like super impressed with any of it. It wasn't like one of the top tier Blu-rays, so getting a true 4K done here in a new scan, really well done, I think, by Studio Canal. And Lionsgate didn't screw anything up when they put it on disc, so all good there. The HDR also adds a lot. This is a fun movie with a lot of explosions and a lot of fire, and those highlights like a fireball going off are nice and bright, really bright with HDR, and I like that. It also has better black levels. I thought that it removed some of the weird tint that the Blu-ray tends to have and a lot of other Blu-rays have. It's a much more natural color on the 4K, a much more filmic look and feel than what the Blu-ray had. It is just a really good looking disc. Now, I'm not going to put it up there as a top 10 disc or anything like that, but if you've seen the 4K release of like Red Heat, that's another movie sort of in this genre, in this time period, you know, it looks as good as that, and that's a pretty good looking disc as well. So I'm happy with this. I'm happy with Universal Soldier. I actually didn't even own it on Blu-ray, so I had to borrow it from a friend to do the review. Somehow I just never owned this movie, so I'm even more pumped that I was able to get it on 4K, and rewatching it again, it's a lot of fun. It's a pretty fun movie. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Dolph Lundgren, I mean, that's like peak 80s, 90s, big bad guy, you know, action movie fun. So I had a good time with it. Now, the audio on this is a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. So no Dolby Atmos, nothing crazy over the top, but a solid HD track, which still sounds pretty good. Movie from the early 90s like this, is it going to make the most use of Atmos? I always talk about this, but probably not. And a 5.1 again is what most people have in their home. So it's really well put together. I thought it had decent low frequency, wasn't a ton of bass action. There were a few moments that were pretty good, not like over the top, but it has good surround action. The explosions and the gunshots and everything sound really good. I mean, it's an action movie. It's what you'd expect from a 5.1. You're gonna get a real loud, booming, surround heavy experience, and that was great. Could they have possibly done more? Yeah, but I like what they did, and the dialogue also remained very clear. I only had to make slight volume adjustments from time to time where I thought some of the action stuff was a little bit over the top, and then you had to dial it down a little bit for other sequences for dialogue, and you know, slight adjustments throughout the movie, but nothing too terrible. And honestly, if I probably didn't have a baby and wasn't trying to wake him up, most of you guys probably wouldn't have to adjust the volume at all. So now the packaging here is really fun. So Lionsgate has these 4K Steelbooks they've been putting out, and they always put a slipcover on them, which is sort of an interactive package. In this case, what's really cool is that you can see the two main characters here. They are former Vietnam soldiers. So on the Steelbook, you see them in their Vietnam uniforms. Then, when you slide it down, now they're the Universal Soldiers 25 years later. I like that incorporation. It's really pleasing. It gives you, two aspects of the movie in a single slipcover. And then if you don't want the slipcover on, it's got some pretty nice artwork. All the way around the case, you've got artwork. It is not a matte finish. It's glossy. It's going to have fingerprints, but not terrible on the fingerprints. And then you've got your Blu-ray disc and your 4K disc on the inside with some additional artwork there as well. So I really I love that they're, incorporating the slipcover as part of the Steelbook experience and enhancing it so you have sort of like this interactive packaging. Now the special features are a little bit light, but they're not terrible. On the 4K disc, you have a couple commentaries. You got one with Roland Emmerich, Dean Devlin, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and Dolph Lundgren. And then you have another one with Roland Emmerich and Dean Devlin. Then you also have A Tale of Two Titans, sort of a little featurette behind the two main actors here. The Blu-ray disc has a few more special features. You get Guns, Genes, and Fighting Machines, another featurette behind the scenes. You get an alternate ending. You get some more behind the scenes content, and you get the trailer. So nothing crazy for special features, but a couple commentaries, a couple short featurettes, and some behind the scenes footage. Not bad for a movie of, this caliber. I wouldn't call it a tier A movie. It's not like a Jaws or a The Shining or something that's, at that echelon, but pretty decent special features for something at this level. So I have to say I enjoyed the 4K transfer. It is, a mid to upper tier 4K release. It's certainly a nice upgrade over any Blu-ray copies that you may own. And if you want to go with the Steelbook packaging, I think that's a significant upgrade over the previous packaging which was out there. This slipcover and Steelbook are really fun. I love how they incorporate the movie's plot and story right into the packaging. Very cool concept by Lionsgate, and they continue to do just awesome work on 4K Steelbooks for so many of their catalog releases and new stuff. I give them huge props. They really are the king of the Steelbook right now, especially in the 4K game. So I would recommend this one. I think the movie's a lot of fun. It's got a decent enough audio track that's gonna, give you some workout in your home theater, and it's got a really pleasing visual. So nothing wrong with this at all, and definitely worth upgrading from your old Blu-ray or DVD. So if you want to pick this up, I will leave a link in the description. It is a Best Buy exclusive though, so nothing there for me. I don't have any deals with Best Buy like I do Amazon. I don't get any kickback, but if you want to buy it, I'll put the Best Buy link so you guys can grab it. I'll also link the standard 4K. If you don't want to pay the premium for the Steelbook, you can still buy this movie on 4K for a little bit cheaper and just get standard packaging. Thanks for watching this review. If you enjoyed it, please like the video and make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications on so you always catch up on videos like this and all my other reviews, collection updates, podcasts, and news. Also, make sure you're following on social media. All the links will be in the description for that. And make sure you check out all the other partner links down below who help support my channel. So thanks for watching this review. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe and healthy out there, and I'll talk to you all soon.